Okay, hello, my ever afters. So I'm gonna be watching the other half of the other members for UNIS to do like their Japanese version of or Japanese cover. But yeah, so this is very different already because it is in a school setting, which is again, I did like read some of the like well, at least one comment that when it popped up on here that I was saying like, oh, it smells like them gearing up for a comeback. So I'm guessing this is like them maybe like pre-swishy era, I would say, because it's very much giving that vibe with the hair color as well as the uniforms. But yeah, I'm curious to see like what this is gonna end up sounding, which direction they're gonna go, because obviously I feel like it's probably a J-pop-esque sound again, but where in regards in like what is it gonna be, like more of a cutie, like cutesy more song, or is it gonna be, yeah. But we're just gonna go ahead and watch, y'all. I don't think there's subs for this either. No, there's not. Okay. Just wanted to make sure before I started. Also, not the flip phone throwback. Is it Nana? Oh, is it transfer student vibes? She's good with this brown hair.
Are you ready?
Oh! Hey! Yeah, they definitely went the more like J-pop, like dancing route. Hey! Ooh! Her hair's a lot longer here. Come on, Jelly. Does it look like a familiar book or anime or manga? Hey! Reminds me of like an opening for like a coming of age or rom-com kind of like OST for like an anime. Very Y2K-esque too with the camera. Also, it's like more of like a band kind of sounding vibe, like the edgier kind of like J-pop, I guess you could say, or like, this is cute. Oh, it's like, okay. Okay, oh, there's like a good like minute left. Oh, they added like behind the scenes. Oh, I like how they did this. I like seeing like the retro kind of grainy kind of feeling of like the behind the scenes take on it at the end. Oh, it's also like writing on the board to prep for them to. Oh, Hello Kitty. Cute. Also, we've seen this school before. They've used this before, or FNF has, or I hope has too. Hamburger. So like in between takes or after they've already finished. Cute. So yeah, you could definitely see how they went two different, because I think this is around the same time as the other the Love Maybe Tomorrow cover that the other half of the members did. So you could definitely see also like they both had somewhat they both had choreo, right? Where obviously the other one was more like mic stand, like more simple, like choreo to like still catch your eye but not be too boring because they are singing behind the mic stand. Whereas here it was very much like giving like the J-pop like girl group like vibe where it's like they're doing actual like choreo, but it's like that cutie patootie kind of like, but also there's still a little bit like more of like a band kind of like edgier sound with it. So and then also how they came up with very much concepts that both equally suit each other, like each song in a different way, but also kind of give off that retro kind of vibe, if that makes sense. Because with, like I mentioned, with the Love Maybe no, Tomorrow, it was very much giving like moody but MV-ish like vibes because of like the background of it, like them being on a stage performing, but kind of like a la Wonder Girls vibes, where like again they're being they're being recorded like performing, and it's like that's the whole like MV style. Whereas here it's very much like more conceptual with that they added in like a little bit of acting like bit where it's basically Nana being a transfer student, and then obviously Kotoko, Jelly, and Yuna are all friends. So it's just like, oh, like it's like, oh, it's trying to like, oh, what's the new girl's deal? Like, oh, where did she come from? And then at the end, you see them basically become friends. Like they end up welcoming her into their friend group and being like, oh, like where did you come from? Like, oh, you've been to, I think they're saying like, oh, you transferred from LA. Have you tried LA galbi before? Like I understood that a little bit of that part, and just kind of them getting closer, and that's the whole like basic. I guess I don't know exactly what the theme of the story, the song is, but it's kind of giving, I guess, that like the first like jitters are like trying to like figure out, I guess, where what like the vibes of a new like transfer student in terms of that, or just maybe like kind of getting closer with each other and becoming like a friend group with this new with the new girl. But again, very cute, very much school concept vibe. I really liked it. Very much like throwback for me because of like the flip phone, and then also the way they decorated, like it was kind of, I think it was the camera like little filter, or I don't know, it looked like the iPhone like filter thing where they are recording themselves singing and like having fun. Kind of, you know what actually kind of reminds me of who? Whenever if you guys ever like, or that vibe of people like friend groups like younger like teens getting together to like make a impromptu like MV to a song, and like that's what it was giving me. So that's the whole vibe of it. So it's very different obviously from the other one. That the Love Maybe Tomorrow was more like more of like I say a mature kind of sounding vibe with still like a little bit of R&B like retro kind of vibes, but here it's very much like the cute, like more like it is like the cutie, like it kind of reminds me a little bit of Yaosobi, I think is that the name of the artist that did the OST, the first OST for the Oshinoko series. I think it kind of reminds me of that, where it is really cutesy, but it kind of has a little bit of a dark feeling or a more edginess, or kind of like maybe a little bit I wouldn't say it's necessarily kind of similar to like to the Paradise Kiss OSTs. I wouldn't say that. It's still a little bit different, but you get what I mean? It's kind of more band sounding. So I like how we got to see both distinct choices and concepts and like style wise, and like also like the voices of the members in each song. Because here I think the only one that sounds a little bit more on the higher side was probably Yuna, so like that kind of balanced out the song, whereas Nana, Jelly, and Kotoko were kind of on the deeper vibe, like deeper thing. And we also had Nana and Jelly do a little bit of the rap part in English, so I was like, okay, I was not expecting that part. But yeah, I like I mentioned, I know someone did say like, oh, like I mentioned in the last one that I was like, oh yeah, this is like, I would say these are like our main like go to like vocals, like in terms of if we think of if we're thinking vocally, right, I would say it was the four from the Love Maybe No Tomorrow. And someone was like, oh well, like what do you like? I was like, okay, I didn't mean like in that, not that it's just them that have vocals. I mean, actively everyone is good, or yeah, everyone's actually like good at singing. But you know, those are the members I think of, in my opinion, like who I think of first when it comes to like stable like vocals, like to go to, like reliable. You know what I mean? Like I think whenever you think of the group UNIS, you immediately go to those four members. Whereas over here, I think you got to see a lot more of like a little bit of like the character in Kotoko, Jelly, and Yuna and Nana. Get to see like the concept vibe, and I said it's two very different vibes of like a song. So But I wonder how they went about splitting up into each group for this one, because it's not like how they did for the Paint the Town Red and the Baby cover, where they split it by the Onni and the Magdalene line. Here it's like intertwined, intermixed. So I'm wondering if like, oh, like they just like said like we're gonna each do like this song, whoever wants to join, like just join. Like I'm really curious to see like about that. I don't know if there's like a behind the scenes for or what UNIS for these or not. If not, I would have. It's kind of sad because I would have literally liked to see like their experience, like either recording the song or just like talking about the how they came up with the concepts for each one. But I really enjoyed it. It's definitely nice to see them do something in a different language again. Like not that we haven't already seen it, but in the Japanese sense, because I think it definitely showed you here how they would fare, or like maybe it helped them garner more attention in Japan, so they could be able to, you know, try out what they did with Moshi Moshi and with Umma. You know what I mean? Even though those two are very much different song vibes compared to these two, those are very much more, like I said, the more kawaii, cute, like J-pop, like go to like vibe for a song, like stereotype J-pop, I would say. So yeah, it's like interesting to see how there are different like types of genres or different types of sounds when it comes to like J-pop or Japanese songs, if that makes sense. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I shall see you in the next one.